You reference a serendipity scorecard, uh, which I think would be useful if maybe we can touch on this idea that there are questions that we might ask ourselves because I would love for our listeners to take the time to just ask themselves as to whether they are set up for moments of serendipity. So, can you recall? Because there are a lot of questions, but can you recall a couple of the couple of the questions that you suggest as a serendipity scorecard, so that, like I said, we might ask ourselves to just find out: are we positioned in a way that we can expect serendipity to even come our way?
Yeah. Something that I've realized whenever I listen to kind of, management guru type people, they focus a lot on the kind of rational strategizing and everything else. But actually a lot of it is gut feeling, right? A lot of it is when you talk with a CEO after the fourth glass of red wine, they will tell you, you know what, I pretended I had this whole kind of rational like justification for why I made this choice. But actually, it just like in the morning, I woke up and I felt like, and I just did it, right? And so the point here is that one of the key questions or one of the key things is, do I trust my gut, right? Like
Mm.
I trust my gut. And the reason this is such an important question, I think, is that there's a big difference between the kind of naive gut feeling, which is a lot of times when we start out in a context, we don't have a pattern recognition yet, so we don't know a lot of patterns. So like we have more the fight or flight, versus the more we learn about patterns, the more we grow into an area, the more actually we have a mature gut feeling, an informed gut feeling. And that's when, once we start trusting that gut, that's when the subconscious knows so much more than what we could learn in a meeting. And I've been a big fan of really, thinking about, whenever I have a gut feeling, how do I get as much information as I can to make it as mature as it can, in terms of like understanding what does it try to tell me, and then to trust it, because my worst decisions came from not trusting the gut, right, and just following the data.